Hello friends, and welcome to our new moon ritual. The moon is waxing and energy has returned, and it's a time for focus and direction and to set our arrows flying. So really it's a very simple ritual. It can take as long as you like or as short as you like, really. We're going to make our vision boards, and I've already made a head start on mine, and essentially you just push pause at any point that you want to hold and continue your ritual space for yourself. So don't feel constrained by how fast or slow I go at any point. It's a feisty energy, so it's not going to be a slow and deep energy. It's going to be a bright and fiery energy. So so we'll see how long the ritual takes. Also, don't worry if you haven't got things like magazine clippings and stuff like that. You can always just draw even a stick figure picture of yourself with your name, and then draw little pictures about what you're wanting. You know, it's about the intention, not the outcome. That said, I did spend all day yesterday cutting things out of magazines to make a cool vision board. So I've already made a head start like this. As I said, I've just got a few things to create a bit of a background. I'll tell you all about that. I've got some glue and scissors, yes. And I've in front of me a little table with all my other bits and pieces of clippings. So if you want to get yourself set up like that now, just push pause, come back, and we'll get ourselves actively making some magic. I'm excited, as you can tell. I've also got this backdrop, which I love, and I put up here sometimes, but I thought this is perfect for our idea of this seed is now growing above ground, this seed that we planted, and now we want to be nurturing the growth of that vision that we planted. So I've also I put some fresh herbs on my altar, some mint because I like that uplifting energy of mint, and some tiny little twigs from some of the trees in my yard, which are just starting with their fresh green leaves, not quite fully out yet. And then also on the altar, I have this amazing artichoke because it's awesome, and I went shopping yesterday and I'm going to eat it for lunch. So look at that. I don't know, maybe it represents my wand, a scepter. But anyway, it's on the altar mainly because it's nature and it's awesome. And for spirit, I've got this little Pegasus horse, because I've got a bit of a horsey theme going on in my vision board, a sense of driving the chariot and moving forward. So, all right, ready? Get ourselves in the zone. Let's start with our breath. Just observing that flow. Inhalation and exhalation. Bringing ourselves into the right here and right now. Letting go of concerns of the past, of the future. Now is the time where we make our magic. Our actions in the present define our future. Right here, right now. Connecting with the 7 directions. Below, below, down, 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 down. into your heart. Above. Galaxies swirling, the infinite unknown, the universe, and draw that energy down into your heart, lengthening, feeling that pull, the conduit of above and below. And now that cross of the compass points for me, north and south, east and west. Whichever angle you're at, that's okay. You don't have to be square on. Just feel that energy. Right here. Above and below. North, south, east, west, within. Our center, our starting point. Let's welcome the elements, shall we? I'll say a very simple little blessing. Just realised my hair could do with a bit of foofing up. It's morning for me. Okay. Bit of sage. I've had to squeeze all the elements into one little corner to make room for my vision board, but you know, it's all about flexibility, magic and ritual as well. This kind of ritual anyway, unscripted. Releasing any of those past things that might be still hanging on from the waning moon. Energies of air, of clarity, of fresh new beginnings, of rebirth, of hope, of clear communication. You're welcome in our circle. Blessed be. Now you can say your own little thing if you wish. Energy of fire, of direction, of willpower, of focus, of walking the path of our true will, of action, of creativity, of excitement. Fire, you're welcome in our circle. Blessed be. Energies of water, quenching our thirst, cleansing us within and without, as we embrace the depth of our emotions, our own healing powers for self and others, and our hearts full of compassion and love. Water, you're welcome in our circle. Blessed be. Energies of earth, of stability and grounding, of manifesting, of growth, of life, of practicality. You're welcome in our circle. Blessed be. Energies of spirit in all your myriad forms. goddess and God, the life force within and without, the divine that resides in all. You're welcome in our circle. Blessed be. By earth and air and fire and water, this circle is cast and outside of time. This circle is cast and outside of space. Blessed be. Now we're going to make our vision boards. So I was going through magazines yesterday, and my friend Vicky reminded me on a phone call this morning that people often don't have magazines these days, but look, you can use whatever, and you can draw, you can do whatever you want. The idea of a vision board is that we, every image on here holds a symbolic resonance that helps to remind us of of the direction that we're heading. And when we put these vision boards up, I've got one in my office that I did, wow, it might even be close to 3 years ago now, and I haven't taken it, it's big, and I look at it every day, and it was my vision board about manifesting the Persephone album, but now that's done, and what I'm manifesting is the Persephone book, and my focus for this vision board was that book, manifesting the book, but also firming up my ship and being a better captain, a better manager, getting it together, basically. So I've got lots of imagery around that kind of thing. And every now and then I've cut out words from magazines, and sometimes they feel like, they feel like a powerful way to instantly get our attention. And we want to put these vision boards at the end up somewhere quite prominent so that we see them regularly. And I definitely don't make a vision board every new moon. But I often spend time at my vision board every new moon, the active one that I've got going on, and I imagine I'll keep this one going until I've got a finished book on my desk instead of a vision board. So let's get to it. Let's just stay in the zone. We're here with each other. We're creating together. Take as long as you want. I'll just put some background music on, and let's go for it. Got very messy glue here because I didn't really have a glue stick or proper glue, so I've kind of diluted an old jar of like Gorilla Glue, but I think it's going to work. You can use photographs of yourself too. It can be very powerful to include a photo of yourself. I'm using, like I'm just about to stick this down, some of my old promo stuff, from my Persephone album, because that's laying it as a foundation for for what's growing from that. It's very exciting. You might want to include images of deities, of gods, of any energy that you're calling in, any energy that you think, that's what I'm aiming for, that represents that nicely. maintaining your vision, keeping your focus. Cut a picture of a book out of a magazine, and then I did a little mock-up Persephone book. So that's going in there. If you haven't made a vision board before, I think you'll find this extremely rewarding. They really work. I'm doing mine quite quickly because I sort of did a little bit of a mock-up when I was cutting things out, just a guess of where things might sit, but it always takes on a life of its own, like any work of art in the process of creation. Keep a stockpile of magazines and, nice, if I see particular images that I like, I'll just keep a box of magazines, things like, the magazines that come in aeroplanes and stuff like that. I usually keep those if I think they've got good, helpful images. Sometimes just a certain colour can be all you need, rather than a particular, just to lay a backdrop to your other images. Whatever works for you. Even if things get covered up, like if you put one layer down and things end up on top of it, that's okay too, because it's still there. Getting glue all over my altar cloth. Maybe I'll put the glue here, that's a better idea. I've done this with sticky tape before too, and it works okay. And I'll just do something like, laminated, put some contact or something over the top afterwards to hold it all together. It's about being resourceful. Often we stop ourselves doing the thing that needs doing because we think, oh, I haven't got the right thing, or I'm not quite ready. But this new moon energy is like, no, now is the time. Now you're ready. Just do it with whatever you've got. Be resourceful. It's exciting in that way. Can't wait to see what all of you make. They don't need to be as big as mine either. It's whatever size works for you. Here. see how long we're... Okay. I think I'll just do about another 5 minutes of this so that the ritual's not too long if you don't want it to be. Okay, so I'm going to push pause now and I'm going to finish my board, and I suggest you guys do the same, maintaining your complete focus, and then once I'm finished we'll come back and we'll open up our circle and set our spell. Okay. Well, friends, I've finished mine, and if you've turned this on, then you've finished yours too. So I'm very pleased with the outcome. I didn't use all the pictures I'd cut out, but I used a lot of them. There's a lot going on, but this is it. That's me in the center, being the captain of my own ship, manifesting that book. Anyway, I'll post a picture up on our thingy-bob. Everything in there means something to me for some reason. It doesn't have to mean something to everybody who sees this. It's my personal vision board. So it's about making it work for me, that when I look at this, when it's up there on my wall, I'm reminded of the things that are going to help me to manifest my dreams, and it keeps me aligned and keeps me strong. Yay. All right, looking at your vision board on your altar, I want you to imagine now, like that meditation we've been doing, that you're setting an arrow, just like Artemis in the moon. You're setting an arrow, charging it up, pulling back the string, and that arrow is your intentions. Look again at your vision board. Clarity about what it is that you're manifesting, starting with this waxing moon, continuing on for as long as it needs to take. amplifying at every new moon, every full moon. There is one power in the universe, and that is the power of the perfect manifestation of our visions. We trust in the flow of magic and the universe, and we set our arrows flying, and so mote it be. Good magic. Let's open up our, got glue everywhere. Let's open up our magical circle. And I very much look forward to seeing photos of these at our community Positive Magic page. Thank you, energies of Earth. Thank you for practicality, for groundedness, for getting it happening. Earth, thank you. Hail and farewell. Thank you, water, for flow, for being open to change. For cleansing, for life. Water, thank you. Hail and farewell. Thank you, energies of fire, of direction and will and courage. Focus, visualization, image, power. Fire, thank you. Hail and farewell. Thank you, energies of air. Cutting away the old, fresh new start. Clear visions and thoughts. Clear communication to self and others. Air, thank you. Hail and farewell. And thank you, Spirit, who I think can be this mighty artichoke. Life, feisty life force of Spirit. Thank you. Hail and farewell. By earth and air and fire and water, and by the power of Spirit, this circle is open but remains unbroken. Merry meet and merry part and merry meet again. Blessed be.